everybody, welcome back to your favorite channel PW Gulf. I am Jyoti, your biology mentor, and I hope all of you are doing good. So guys, are you also confused about how one can apply for the medicinal courses in abroad? So don't worry, because we are going to talk about how one can study MBBS from abroad. So we are going to talk about a lot of things which will clarify your doubts, because one should be ready for the opportunity, as the key for success is to be ready for the opportunity that comes. So basically guys, we are going to talk about a lot of things which will help you to clarify your doubt and which will make you ready for the opportunities. Now let's get started without any further ado. What are we going to talk about in this video? So we are going to talk about best countries in which you can opt for medicinal courses, then best colleges in these best countries, and then we are going to talk about the course duration and the fee structure. And then we are going to talk about the educational qualification which will help you to check your eligibility. And then we are going to talk about the application, how one can proceed with their application for the medicinal courses in abroad. So let's get started without any further ado. So first of all guys, some of the best countries in which you can opt for medicinal courses are Canada, UK, US, Australia and New Zealand. And some of the top colleges in these top countries are University of Toronto and McGill University in Canada. Then we have University of Oxford and University of Cambridge in UK. And then in USA we have some of the top colleges such as Stanford University and of course the Harvard University. And then in Australia we have University of Melbourne and University of Sydney. And also guys, in New Zealand we have University of Otago and University of Auckland. Also guys, talking about the course duration, then the course duration for the medicinal degree in these colleges, they may vary around 3 to 6 years. So basically in Canada it is usually around 3 to 4 years, and then in UK it is usually around 4 to 5 years. Talking about the medicinal course in USA, it is usually around 4 years. Talking about Australia, the medicinal course, it will vary around for 4 to 6 years, and in New Zealand it is usually for 6 years. Now you all would be confused why we have the variation in years for these medicinal courses. So basically guys, MBBS, in some of the university they require some additional courses, and sometimes when you apply for the medicinal courses, they will give you or offer you the integrated courses which will help you for the application. Okay, so yep, if you don't have some of the prerequisite courses or the undergraduate courses, then you can opt for the integrated courses. But then again, it will be for more duration. Now let's talk about the expenditure that one would be actually facing while studying MBBS from abroad. So if you talk about medicinal course in Canada, it will cost you 48,000 to 256,000 US dollar. Talking about medicinal course in UK, it will cost you around $170,000 to $325,000. And then in USA, it is usually around $120,000 to over $400,000. I'm talking about the US dollar, guys. And then if you talk about the medicinal courses in Australia, then it will cost you around $144,000 to $348,000. And then in New Zealand, it is actually expensive. It will cost you around $294,000 to $420,000 US dollar. And mind you guys, I'm not including the expense to live there. I'm just including the expense for the tuition fee and overall the fee that will be taken by the university. Alright guys, now let's talk about how we can check our eligibility to apply in these university. First of all, some of the university, they require you to have an undergraduate degree. So basically completion of a bachelor degree, which should be usually around 4 years of bachelor course, should be there. And then completion of specific additional courses, or you can say some prerequisite courses in some of the subjects such as chemistry, biology, English or physics. Okay, and then guys, you also need to have your MCAT scores, which should be fair enough for you to approve for the approval of your application. So basically MCAT is nothing but it is actually a medical college admission test that one has to give when one is applying for the medicinal course in abroad. And then guys, talking about some of the language proficiency test, it is IELTS and the TOEFL. So basically students also need to meet specific English language proficiency in most of the university, and that's why you also need to give exams such as IELTS or TOEFL for you to approve your English proficiency. Now guys, let's talk about how we can proceed with our application. So I know it can be confusing when one is applying for the application. I can actually recall when I was in 12th standard, I used to get confused about the colleges and how I can actually apply. But worry not, I'm here for you to help you in order to apply for these courses. So basically we are going to talk about stepwise how you can actually apply for these MBBS courses in the foreign countries. So basically, first of all, you need to research for the university and the courses. So make sure you're researching about the university, and then you're choosing the university in which you want to apply for the medicinal courses. And then you need to check your eligibility. Yes, you need to check your eligibility. If you're not eligible, then application will be discarded and then your application will not be approved. So basically, research about the university, research about the program that you need to opt for, then check your eligibility whether you're eligible or not, and if you're not, then you can again check for other university, and if you're eligible, then you can proceed further. And then you need to check about the entrance exams. Now, why do we need to give entrance exams? Because some of the university, they conduct their own additional entrance exams. So even though if you have fair enough MCAT scores or the IELTS scores, you need to give some additional entrance exams in some of the university, and that's why you need to check about the entrance exams information in some of the foreign university. And then guys, you need to gather the required documents. Of course, you're applying for the application, and that's why you need to actually upload your documents which are required for the application to be approved. So basically, gather the required documents, then make sure you have an idea about the deadline for the application so that you're applying before the deadline. And then guys, you can apply online, pay the application fee, and then submit the documents that you have actually collected that actually is required for the approval of your application. And finally, you can wait for the response. Once your application is approved, then you can apply for the visa and you can go and study there. I hope guys, all of your doubts are actually cleared. I hope this video will help you to apply for the medicinal courses if you want to. And yeah, that's it. So I'll be taking your leave now, but we'll meet again in the next video. Till then, just take care and have a nice day.